What's up, YouTube? This your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll give you guys my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Let's talk about Smackdown. Now, Smackdown was a terrible show tonight. Nothing good happened on the show. It was just terrible. So we start off the show with Then, Now, Forever. The WWE video lead us into the show. Alright, the show kicks off. There are 6 ladders in the ring as we go into the Footprint Center. Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Riddle, Sami Zayn, and Sheamus are standing on top of the ladder. Omos, along with his manager MVP, is standing on the canvas. Michael Cole and Pac McAfee put over tomorrow's Money in the Bank event. Seth Rollins welcomes everyone to SmackDown and shoots that Money in the Bank is right around the corner. Rollins wants to speak for everyone, but Drew McIntyre says Rollins doesn't speak for him. Rollins says whoever wins the Money in the Bank contract tomorrow will have the best place to cash it in at SummerSlam after Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns beat the you know what out of each other in a last man standing match. Since Seth Rollins has cashed in on them before, he'll be like taking candy from a baby. Riddle cuts him off and says he's rooting for Roman Reigns. When he wins Money in the Bank, he can finally beat that disgusting dirtbag. Sami Zayn says that won't happen. The honorary Sami Zayn is in the match. The Money in the Bank will stay in-house with the Bloodline. As long as Sami Zayn has the contract, Roman Reigns will be safe from the vultures. MVP says Sami Zayn idiocy is unbelievable. They're all a bunch of idiots pretending not to see this giant in the ring with them. Omos is the odds on favorites to win. It doesn't matter what happens with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Omos would be the last one standing. Sheamus says he's already been Mr. Money in the Bank and he has cashed in on Roman Reigns before. If it swings the other way, it's Brock Lesnar, then he'll switch his lucky charms to a bowl of Wheaties because that's different. McIntyre says he's defeated Lesnar in 5 minutes. The Miz cuts McIntyre off. Drew McIntyre shouts the freaking Miz. Miz reminds McIntyre that the last time he held the Money in the Bank contract, he cashed it in on him. He said he's the only 2-time Mr. Money in the Bank and deserves to be in this match. Ezekiel comes out to the stage and introduces himself as Elias's younger brother. Ezekiel was supposed to have a qualifying match against Kevin Owens. If anyone deserves to be in the match, it's Ezekiel. Happy Corbin comes out to the stage. Corbin says Ezekiel is a dumb as his brother. As for the Miz, Corbin has won the contract before as well. No one is as lucky as him in Las Vegas. Madcap Moss cuts him off. Okay, cuts off his former friend. Madcap Moss says he thought they were done with jokes because the thought of Corbin squandering the contract again is hysterical. Madcap Moss is going to step up and take that last spot tomorrow night. Everyone starts to argue. WWE official Adam Pearce comes out to the stage. Adam Pearce has a way to sell the anger. Adam Pearce wants the ladders out of the ring. We're going to have a battle royal that starts right now. Okay. So we go to commercial break. Okay, Battle Royal. Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre versus Riddle versus Sami Zayn versus Omos versus Sheamus versus The Miz versus Ezekiel versus Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. Okay. This Battle Royal, this was, I'm gonna say This battle royal didn't make any sense. This was god awful. The bell rings, everyone goes after Omos. Omos easily fights them off. Seth freaking Rollins tries to get Ezekiel out of the ring, but he hold on. Sami Zayn has Riddle over the top rope, but Riddle stays in the match. McIntyre visually chops The Miz down before throwing him to the apron. Miz rakes the odds to save himself. Omos then eliminates Ezekiel from the match. McIntyre has Miz in the corner and chops away at him before trying to power him over the top rope. Omos then easily eliminates Madcap Moss. Sami Zayn goes to the Miz and throws him onto Omos. Omos grabs Miz and throws him over the top rope to eliminate him. Riddle charged Omos before and forearms away at him, but Omos needs him in the midsection. McIntyre slowly approaches Omos and stares him down. McIntyre punches away at him, but Omos grabs him by the throat. Omos talks trash, but McIntyre powers up and kicks him in the midsection. McIntyre punches him, but Omos headbutts him down. Sheamus goes after Omos, but Omos sends him to the corner and crushes him with an elbow. Sami Zayn is in Omos' eye line and tries to back him off, but Omos knocks him down. Seth Rollins approaches Omos and stares at him. Seth Rollins then jumps over the rope to eliminate himself. Seth Rollins laughs and makes it clear he's saving himself. Riddle slides under the ropes and hits Seth Rollins with an RKO on the floor. Omos reaches over the top rope and grabs Riddle by the hair. Omos powers him to the apron, but Riddle starts to pull him over. Sheamus and McIntyre sneaks up from behind and eliminates the Nigerian giant Omos. So Omos has been eliminated. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Riddle and Sheamus go at it in the corner. Corbin is attacking his WrestleMania opponent, McIntyre. Sami Zayn is standing back and watching it all. Sheamus viciously clotheslines Riddle down. Sheamus tries to eliminate him, but Riddle holds the ropes to prevent elimination on the other side of the ring. Corbin has McIntyre on the apron. McIntyre quickly snaps him off the top rope and saves himself. Sami Zayn goes after McIntyre. Sheamus attacks Riddle, but Riddle fights back. Sheamus blocks a kick and clotheslines Riddle down. Sheamus punches away at Sami Zayn. Corbin hits Riddle with a chokeslam backbreaker. Drew McIntyre throws Sami Zayn across the ring. Sheamus rips on Sami Zayn's bloodline shirt and starts the 10 beats of the battery. Sami Zayn fights back and snapping him off the top rope. Riddle grabs Sheamus and hits a bro to sleep, followed by a bro tie. Sheamus tries to fight back, but Riddle hits him with a Randy Orton style Randy Orton style. It says, yeah, hits him in Randy Orton hits him with the Randy Orton style. And where was I? It says right here. It says Riddle Randy Orton hits him with the Randy Orton style snap power slam followed by the Hangman DDT. Riddle drops down and tries for an RKO, but Sheamus shows him off and over the top rope. Riddle knocks Sheamus back and climbs the ropes, but Sheamus needs him in the face to eliminate him. It's down to McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Corbin, and Sheamus. Corbin and Sami Zayn are double teaming McIntyre. Sami Zayn punches away at McIntyre. As Corbin holds him up, Drew McIntyre boots Sami Zayn back and elbow Corbin. McIntyre drops Corbin into the corner. And sidesteps Sami Zayn. Haluba kick which makes contact with Corbin instead of McIntyre. Then hits Sami Zayn with a neckbreaker before doing a kip up. McIntyre sets up for a Claymore on Sami Zayn, but Sheamus hits a bro kick out of nowhere. Sheamus goes to eliminate Drew McIntyre, but McIntyre holds on. Sheamus missed a bro kick and McIntyre hits a colossal kiss. McIntyre gets in the ring and clotheslines Sheamus twice before hitting a belly-to-belly overhead suplex. McIntyre hits a second one on Sheamus before catching Sami Zayn out of midair and hitting one on him. McIntyre hits Sheamus with a future shot DDT and goes and gets fired up. Sami Zayn goes to eliminate McIntyre, but he is totally unsuccessful. McIntyre hits Sami Zayn with a Claymore kick and eliminates him. Sheamus quickly goes after McIntyre, but Corbin sneaks up and eliminates both of them to win the match. The winner of the match, Happy Corbin. This was terrible, man. This was terrible. So Happy Corbin wins the match. So what? Happy Corbin celebrates and tells Pac-Man Afri, who challenged him to a match at SummerSlam. I am not going to care about that match at SummerSlam between Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. Just like I'm not going to care about Logan Paul and The Miz at SummerSlam. I'm not going to care. We'll take a look at the confrontation between Natalya and SmackDown Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Commercial break. Kayla Braxton interviewed Happy Corbin backstage. Corbin says he is so happy he's firing rainbows. He asks him about Pac-Man Afri's challenge for SummerSlam, but Corbin gets silent. So we get a video package, the confrontation between Ronda Rousey and Natalya. Natalya is interviewed backstage by Megan Morant. Natalya says Ronda Rousey attacked her charisma and looks, So it says Natalya is interviewed backstage by Megan Moran. Natalya says Ronda Rousey attacked her charisma and looks, but she see the movies Ronda Rousey has made. It's no wonder Hollywood isn't calling her. She's going to be the first person to make Ronda Rousey tap out. She'll be a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion, and Ronda Rousey continue to hold her baby. Look here, Natalya's not going to stand a chance Natalya's not going to win tomorrow. She's not. She's not going to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. And that's all I got to say from here. Alright, let's move on, man. Alright, let's move on. So, where was I at? Hold on. So, it says, alright, here it is. I found it, y'all. I found it. So, we get commercial break. So, I read that part already. So, here we go. Commercial break. New Day has a microphone. Xavier Woods gets Phoenix. Greece Phoenix. Kofi Kingston says it's great to be in Phoenix in the month of July. Will says June is over, so Kingston says July. Kingston gets pumped up. That joke got some laugh and makes some money from Woods over a bet that he made. Kingston says they here to make sure everyone has a good time. They gave them a dancing shanky. It's great. It's great time until those Viking Raiders came out and ruined it. Xavier Woods tells the crowd to boo louder. They get even with them because New Day rocks. The Viking Raiders come out to the ring with their new look and stand tall. Woods hands them a microphone, but they swat it out of his hand. The New Day attacks, but the Viking Raiders easily runs them over. They beat the New Day down with their oversized Viking shield. They go to leave the ring, but they turn around and give Kofi Kingston a double team powerbomb. They stack Kingston and Woods up and leave the ring. This match will not happen. Thank God this match did not happen. So we go backstage to see The Miz, Ezekiel, Happy Corbin, and Madcap Moss argue. WWE official Adam Pearce silenced them. There's only room for one of them in Money in the Bank match. They'll have a fatal 4-way match tonight. Whoever wins gets into the match. That don't make any sense right there. Anyway, that just got awful. Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss make their entrance. They team up to battle Lacey Evans, Shotzi, and Raquel Rodriguez next. Commercial break. So we get a 6-woman tag team match: Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss versus Lacey Evans, Shotzi, and Raquel Rodriguez. I'm gonna say this match. This match was decent. Before the match begins, Becky Lynch makes her entrance. She welcomes everyone to the big time. Nothing important happens until she comes around here, and she is all her brilliance. Okay, Phoenix will have to wait to see her compete after all she's been through to qualify and get into the Money in the Bank. They'll have to wait to see her fight. None of these snakes will take her out since she's the biggest threat. She'll add her analysts with Pac-Man Affy and Michael Cole. Asuka starts the match against Shotzi, but Shotzi quickly backs away for a strike combo. Lacey Evans tags in instead. They lock up and Lacey Evans pull Asuka down. Lacey Evans whips her to the corner and Raquel Rodriguez tag in. Raquel and Lacey Evans double team Asuka for a 2 count. Raquel goes for a powerbomb, but Asuka fights it and goes for a roll up. Raquel doesn't go down. She missed an elbow drop. Asuka hits the sliding kick and tags Alexa Bliss in. Alexa Bliss seems intimidated by the size of differential Rodriguez attacks and avalanche her. Rodriguez scoops her up, but Bliss slides off. Bliss charges, but Rodriguez takes her down. Liv Morgan tags in. Liv Morgan. It says Liv Morgan tags in Bliss and Morgan double team Rodriguez for a 1 count. Rodriguez puts the brakes on for a whip. Morgan hits a hurricanrana and connects with a high knee in the corner. Morgan goes for double knees, but Rodriguez catches her. Shotzi Blonde tags in and covers Morgan for a 2 count. Shotzi hits a senton and avalanche Morgan against the ropes for a 2 count. Morgan puts a foot on Shotzi's back and kicks her into the corner. Shotzi gets out of the ring. Lacey Evans comes up to her and they begin to argue. Liv Morgan hits them with a suicide dive. They save her because her feet got caught in the ropes a bit. That was a botch by Liv Morgan. That was a botch right there. Rodriguez gets on the apron, but Asuka knocks her off with a hip attack. Bliss then hits a cannonball off the apron onto Rodriguez. The Raw woman stands tall in the ring. Commercial break. We come back from the break to see Rodriguez takes Asuka down. Asuka fires her off, and Bliss tags in. Bliss kicks away at Rodriguez and slaps away at her. Bliss drop kicks Rodriguez down and goes to the second rope. Rodriguez catches her attempting a crossbody block. Shotzi Blonde tags in. Rodriguez slams Bliss and is upset when Shotzi goes for the pin, picking up a 2 count. Shotzi attacks Bliss for another 2 count. Shotzi sends Bliss to the corner and avalanche her. Shotzi goes to the second rope and grabs the head before leaning over the top rope. Shotzi released before being disqualified. Shotzi hits Bliss with a suplex into the turnbuckles. Shotzi stomps away at Bliss before bouncing her in the corner. Bliss soon elbows her back and boots her in the face. Bliss goes for a cold red, but Shotzi holds the ropes. Shotzi applies a Boston Crab. Alexa Bliss fights out and tags Asuka in. Asuka goes out to Shotzi and hits Lacey Evans with a hip attack. Asuka hits a shoulder tackle on Shotzi. Shotzi quickly boosts Asuka back and hits a sidestep. Insecurity. Asuka quickly fights back with an ankle lock attempt and a German suplex. Asuka hits a nasty hip attack for a near fall. Asuka turns Becky Lynch, who is still on commentary. Liv Morgan blind tags and Asuka kicks Shotzi, and Liv Morgan hits double knees facebuster. Rodriguez breaks up the pin. Asuka and Bliss take out Rodriguez. Lacey Evans hit Bliss with a woman's right. Asuka hits Evans with a backhand. Shotzi knocks Asuka out from the ring. Morgan hits Shotzi with a oblivion for the win. The winner of the match, Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss. Becky Lynch runs in as they celebrate and hits Asuka with a manhandle slam. Becky Lynch quickly gets away and talks some trash while going up the ramp. WWE official is in his office when Sonya Deville walks in. She says what he did last week was wrong. She wanted an opportunity and was put in a handicap match against Lacey Evans and Michelle Rodriguez. Sonya Deville has filed a formal complaint against him. What he did was wrong, but what she is about to do is wrong too. She viciously slaps Adam Pearce in the face. If I was Adam Pearce, I would have fired Sonya Deville or suspended her, because Sonya Deville just slapped Adam Pearce right across the face. But anyway, let's move on. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, makes their way to the ring. We're from them and the Street Profits and ask them anything segment next. Commercial break. The Usos and the Street Profits are standing at podium for this Ask Them Anything segment. Kayla Braxton is in the ring as well. Tomorrow night they'll face for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. For tonight, allowing her in the WWE universe to ask them anything. The Usos are up first. How fearful are they? Are they of losing their titles tomorrow night? And are they even more fearful of how their cousins Romans will react? Jimmy Uso mocks the question. Jey Uso asks if they look fearful. The bloodline is running all the show. They confident the Street Profits crackle into the microphone. Montez Ford says Roman Reigns runs the whole show. Angelo Dungis says they just go to the grocery store. It's been nearly a year and a half since the Street Profits were tag team champions. The Street Profits lost their killer instinct, and what is it about the rumor of them not getting along? They accuse her of getting that from the dirt sheet. Dawkins says Ford is his brother. They respect the Usos' legacy, but they're not prepared. Hungry, starving Street Profits. Come this Saturday, they're getting the tag team titles back. Jay says Ford should be careful talking about their legacy. Jimmy mocks them for having potential. Jay says he likes them. They walk, talk, and groove like them, but they're not like them. The Usos are up and they want the smoke. Duggan says they're going to beat their tomorrow at Money in the Bank. They become the champions because they are the twos and they're the ones. WWE official Adam Pearce is in his office when Max Dupree walks in. Dupree says it'll be a short showcase for the Maximum Male model next. Commercial break. So we get the Okay, never mind. So we get the male model segment next. This was god awful. Max Dupree is in the ring. Maximum Male Model is a agency that based on passion and love of fashion. It'll be displayed by the most valuable and athletic men of fashion. He's getting the what treatment. It's time to introduce his first model. You know him as Mace, but he's now a Mace. Mace makes his way to the rim and poses around while the Max Dupree talks about his fashion physically. And ankles up next. The artist formerly known as Mansoor. He is now known as Mansoor. Dupree says fashion Fashion from around the world would clamor for his service, but they shouldn't if they don't have the qualities of Mace and Mansoor. They would tutor titillate the juice of your guilty pleasures. Megan, that segment was terrible. Megan Moran is backstage with SmackDown Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey says it's been fun teaching Natalia how to promote a fight and how to count since her baby is only 9 months old. Natalia can still count on her to tap her out tomorrow. The Miz makes his entrance. A photo of new WWE signed Logan Paul is shown. Logan Paul says he's coming for the title, coming for the Miz. Madcap Moss Makes his entrance. We'll have a Money in the Bank qualifying fatal 4-way match next. Commercial break. The Maximum Male models will present the 2022 tennis wear collection next week. All right, let's move on to the main event. Money in the Bank qualifying match, fatal 4-way. The Miz versus Madcap Moss versus Ezekiel versus Happy Corbin. I'm gonna say this. This was a solid. This was a average main event. This was average. Charles Robinson, the greatest referee ever, is the official for this match. The bell rings, and they all begin brawling. Corbin goes after Ezekiel while Moss attacks Miz. Miz sends Moss into the ropes. Moss docks him and clotheslines Corbin out of the ring. Madcap Moss goes for a German suplex on Miz, but Ezekiel hits a diving sunset flip on Moss, who does give Miz a German suplex. Ezekiel covers Moss for a two count. Ezekiel kicks Moss in the face and hits a scoop slam. Ezekiel and Moss crisscross the ropes before Moss hits a back elbow. Corbin attacks Moss from behind and knocks him to the corner. Moss knocks Corbin back and comes off the second rope with a shoulder tackle. Miz attacks Moss and stomps away at him. Corbin joins in to attack Moss. Miz and Corbin double teams Moss until Corbin turns on him. Corbin goes outside and Ezekiel attacks him. Ezekiel clotheslines Corbin into the timekeeper's area. Ezekiel and Moss double team Miz and bounce him off the commentary table. Corbin sends Moss headfirst into the steel steps. Corbin then hits Miz with a back suplex on the apron. Finally, Corbin hits Ezekiel with a chokedown on the commentator's table. We go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Madcap Moss and Miz going at it. Moss absolutely obliterates Miz with a shoulder tackle. Corbin runs in, but Moss takes him down. Moss slams Miz and covers, but Corbin breaks up the pin. During the commercial break, there were a Tower of Doom spots. Corbin puts Miz on the apron, but Miz goes for a sunset flip. Madcap Moss grabs Miz and hits a catapult into Corbin's crotch. Madcap Moss hits Corbin with the punchline, but Ezekiel breaks up the pin. Ezekiel elbows Moss back and hits a crossbody block, but Madcap Moss rolls through and Madcap Moss powers Ezekiel up and hits a fallaway slam. Miz attacks Moss for a near fall. Miz goes back and forth, kicking away at Ezekiel and Moss. Miz hits a spin kick to Ezekiel. Madcap Moss blocks one kick, but Miz quickly fights back with a reality check for a near fall. Corbin broke up the pin, so Miz kicks him back. Corbin counters Miz with a deep six for a near fall. Corbin and Ezekiel trade punches. Corbin needs Ezekiel, but Ezekiel move kicks him back. Ezekiel hits clothesline on Corbin and sends Moss shoulder first into the turnbuckles. Ezekiel splashes Moss and Miz. Corbin goes for a chokeslam on Ezekiel, but Ezekiel hits him in the face. Ezekiel hits a spine buster on Moss before sending Miz in the corner. Ezekiel puts him in the electric chair, but Miz counters into a skull crushing finale. Miz covers, but Corbin pulls him out of the ring. Corbin gets in the ring and stares at Pac-Man Affy. Corbin hits Ezekiel with the end of days. Madcap Moss grabs Corbin and sends him into the ring and to the ring post. Madcap Moss covers Ezekiel for the win. The winner of the match, Madcap Moss. This was a average match. Average main event. Madcap Moss joined Seth freaking Rollins, Omos, Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, Riddle, and Sheamus in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Pac-Man Affy taunts Corbin at ringside. And SmackDown goes off the air. Alright, I'm gonna say this, man. SmackDown was not a good show. It was just a terrible show. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Smackdown review on highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on SmackDown Kill was a terrible show. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications every time I premiere a brand new video go live. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I will see you guys next on my AEW Rampage review and highlights. This your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv. Talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and always stay positive. And God bless. KFG crew, KFG Kings, Too Sweet. We out of here. Gang.